Catchers have many traits, but the most important one is reliability. If the coach doesn't trust you, you're not going to play. It's that simple. And one of the easiest ways to earn that trust is by having the ability to block any pitch. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 3 key principles to blocking so you can be a player your coach can count on. Let's get into it. The first key principle of blocking is how you move your body. The movement always starts with leading with your glove. So turn the glove with your throwing hand behind it and bring the glove directly to the ball. This will make it so our body can naturally follow after with both our weight and our knees moving in a slightly forward direction. It's also important that our glove not only leads, but stays down throughout the whole block. A lot of catchers, including myself, tend to bring the glove up to the ball. We don't want to do that because when we get a dead skip, it's going to go right underneath our legs. So always keep that glove down. For side-to-side blocks, we want to focus on pushing and pulling with our legs. This is especially important on breaking balls because you want to get around the pitch. So stay grounded and keep your hips back so you can make that lateral slide. It's actually the same concept from the single knee stance. Just push and pull with your legs so you can gain that ground. If a pitch is really too far outside to cleanly block, it's okay to try and pick it. Just do the best you can to knock it down so you can pick it up and throw out the runner. Remember, your number one job as a catcher is to keep everything in front of you, even if it's not perfect. The second key principle is posture, and it's just as important in blocking as it is in receiving. You don't want to be too tall or too small because you want your body to cover as much space as possible. The only time where I can think of where you need to stay tall or upright is on a spiked fastball where it runs the risk of bouncing over you. Another thing you should pay attention to is making sure that you are nice and relaxed when you block. When you're tight and tense, the ball is going to redirect one way or another because you're no longer absorbing the ball. So a trick I like to use is to breathe out when you block. This will help soften up the chest and you'll be able to absorb the ball much better. Your arms will naturally find themselves in a comfortable spot and your shoulders will round a little bit, creating angles back to the plate. Lastly, make sure we see the ball down and we tuck our chin. There have been countless times where I've gotten hit in the neck because I didn't keep my head down. So don't make that same mistake because it hurts. The final key principle of blocking is your decision making. Sometimes a decision on whether to block or receive a pitch can be very close. So for me, I always think receive first, block second. However, unlike framing, you actually want to react when you block. What happens to some catchers is they guess where the ball is going to be and they get in their blocking position too early, causing the ball to miss hit off the chest protector. So it's important to be aggressive and attack the ball, but at the same time, you have to let the ball travel and let the ball come to you. So what do we do on tougher pitches like a curveball where we're not sure if it's going to bounce or not? Well, that's why I like to replace my feet with my knees. Just kick your feet out from underneath the view so you can adjust quickly if needed. So to recap, we have 3 main principles of blocking. You got your movement, your posture, and your decision making. If you can get those 3 down, blocking will be a second nature to you, and you'll be someone your coaches and pitchers can rely on. If you want to steal more strikes and improve your framing, check out my last episode in the series as I do a full breakdown on how to receive behind the plate. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next one.